I finally got around to watching Back to Black, so let's review. So, Back to Black is a biographical film that follows the life of famous singer Amy Winehouse, who passed away a little over half a decade ago. And it chronicles her rise to fame, her turbulent relationships, and life, and what led to her eventual death. Now, let me just say real quick, here's the actual picture of the real life Amy Winehouse. I'm more of a casual listener of Amy Winehouse. Granted, she only had but so much discography to her name before she passed, but she's made a couple of songs that I'll put on every now and then. But overall, my knowledge of Amy Winehouse consists of her song Rehab, which is a big hit and a favorite to a lot of people. The song You Know I'm No Good, which is probably my favorite Amy Winehouse song that I like to listen to every now and then. I just like the jazz and instrumentation ship on that song. When she was completely stunned when she found out that she won the Grammy at the Oscars that year, and her turbulent life and relationships and her struggles with addiction. But overall, I only know but so much about Amy Winehouse, and from what I've heard, she came up with this they came up with this documentary called Amy, self-titled documentary that a lot of people have said was very good. I'll probably check out at some point. But I'm surprised this movie didn't get a lot of attention, and it just came and went out of the theaters. And after finally watching it, I can see why, because this movie, well, first off, Marissa Abella, I'll say she did a good job at portraying Amy Winehouse. But the movie as a whole, I just felt it could have been better because it didn't really explore Amy Winehouse as a musician. All it really did was just focus on her turbulent relationships and her addictions, which, yes, is important to highlight, but at the same time, they could have put more emphasis on her music. We get it at the very end where she goes to rehab, and then being in rehab, it finally inspires her to make the Back to Black album, and then it just cuts to when she won the Grammy. Now, I'll also get that everything she went through in her life also contributed to the making of that album and all her songs, but still, we don't get to see the process of her making that album. I will say it was a little bit fun going down memory lane because I do remember I was a freshman in high school, and that's when Amy Winehouse was really starting to make it as a singer. That's when she came out with the Back to Black album. But overall, I can't say I dislike this movie, but at the same time, I'm not too thrilled about this movie. In fact, I probably will watch the documentary just to cleanse myself of this movie. I'm not saying it's bad, but it just really could have been better. If for anything, just watch this movie just to watch Marissa Abella as Amy Winehouse because she really did put on a good performance as the late singer.